Alrighty, and we are back. Doing a little bit of Chrono Trigger streaming, doing a little bit of gaming, and potential name blaming here. Because this is that time I got lost in space. We started off with that time I got hijacked by a princess, and we're looking to see what happens as we continue going forward. Chrono Trigger is still, to this day, one of my top favorite games, so we're gonna do this playthrough right. And let's go ahead and go in. Remember, if you're new here, please feel free to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and simultaneously, don't forget to leave a comment. Sometimes, I need to be told, hey Mighty, step it up on this, hey Mighty, do a little bit better on that. But aside from that, let's get into it, eh? Nothing here. Last we were here, we know the princess was, for all intents and purposes, hijacked and she disappeared into atoms. So let's give these boys the what for. Yeah, come a little closer together, please. Come on. There we go. I should be able to handle them. Might have been a half a second off here, but Luke is doing enough damage there for us to finish him off with single attacks. Alright. Let's grab the shelter from here. Since we know this creature dropped it last time, we can just keep picking on him for that. More roly-polies? Alright then. Right before he got a chance to actually do anything with it. Nice. All three of these boys here. Easy pickup. You missed. Your aim is bad. My sword is stronger. Got all three single shot. Let's go. Ah, Luca's learned flame toss, so now we have fire whirl. We are slowly getting somewhere with this. I know it's a trap, but do it anyway. Hey, get back here. Come on. And that's all we needed. Quickly mop these boys up. Oh, welcome to the stream. Luca leveled up again. Well, the main thing here is actually getting Luca leveled up enough so we can get our techniques. So by the time we go face the boss fight, we don't 100% have to struggle. Farming is a necessary part of the old school RPG games, but we're not going to farm 120% because, as I said, we're going to try this on hard mode. This is where we are for our overworld map. Let's get a little bit of healing in because necessary is necessary. This gives us both health and mana back. Since we do have a bit of gold, let's go see what the market's talking about. The maximum amount of people you can have in your party at one time for Chrono Trigger is 3 people. However, because the game has so many different options for you to be able to create teams as well as different techniques, because everyone has special techniques that blend together in some way, shape, or form. it is optimal for you to play through the game a bunch of different times to see what you can actually come up with. Also, this is one of the first games that introduced having multiple endings based off of who was in your party and what you did throughout the entire game. Every decision matters. So let's go ahead and grab these helmets here. And we can at least upgrade our peoples. In the future, when I do play a few of the Tales of games on stream, when we finish Chrono Trigger. Huh? A favorite ending? Actually, yeah. So there's two of them, because it's a little bit of a toss-up. My personal favorite ending, and if I had to say number one, would be the true ending for the game. Because the true ending for the game depicts a world where you, for all intents and purposes, saved everyone, and you basically fixed the timeline. But there's another ending that's a little more less known, because what ends up happening, for all intents and purposes, is you end up going to near the end of the game. There's a point where you are given an option to stay asleep or wake up. And if you quote-unquote wake up, you wake up as the king. And Marl is your wife. So I suppose that could be considered a good ending as well. But then again, the kingdom has been taken over by, unfortunately, some very evil people. So you take the good with the bad. Nothing but world peace or peace of the world, huh? Might want to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful looking humans. Because that's not suspicious at all. Oh? It seems that she offered us a place to rest, and we found something unique here. A hairpin? Guarding its royal crest. Of course. See, this is why nuns are suspicious to me. Nope. We're setting them all on fire now. It started with you two. Flame Whirl. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Right, they're Nagas, they take more damage from fire-based attacks. Hey, welcome to the stream! And you two can get tossed on fire! Imagine that blade is just cleaving through them with immense heat. How are you still holding that though, Chrono? Phew, that was close. Oop. Oof, she got hit by one more. But the frogman one-shot it? Lower thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in. Thou art here to save the queen? The layers deep within, will thee accompany me? A frog? Chrono, it's a talking frog. I hate frogs. My geist does not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please. But I shall save the queen. Wait! You don't seem like a bad, frog thing person. I mean... Chrono, what should we do? Well, obviously we go with the frog. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? Seems disrespectful to leave him as Frog, so despite a bit of foreshadowing here, we are going to give him an actual name. Glenn will do. Alright, nice to meet you, Glenn. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. Alright. Is it here? No, it's not dependent here. Let's just do the thing, eh? Yeah, the humble nun of subtle betrayal. Of course, we find a literal dungeon inside this place. That's a gargoyle, it looks like. So, let's just take him down. More experience points for the D&D adventure, yeah? That gargoyle just used Takamaki Senpu Kyaku. I am not sure how I feel about this. And Glenn is popping off. Good to know. Fire. Brother, what is your crit range? Because you are just doing the thing today. Right, vendettas are kind of crazy sometimes. Since we got items, we can just go ahead and kill this boy now. What a shame the two of you stood together. We could heal or we could just deal. He crit again. For the third time in a row. Oh, welcome to the stream! Yeah, Kermit's cousin may be goated after all. Glenn is just doing his thing. You see that muscle on him though? Like, those gloved hands. I'm not sure. He looks like he works out fairly often. Let's see. Let's grab this here. Ooh, a steel saber. That's definitely gotta go to somebody, so we'll give it to Chrono for now since he's our main character. Glenn's got a bronze edge. And it appears as if they're overall, excuse me, it appears as if they're overall actually doing pretty nice, so we can go ahead and put some power tabs in. Put one for Chrono and one for Glenn. I suppose we should drop a couple of tonics as well, since at this point we are deep in the enemy layer and we want to make sure we actually walk in pretty nice. Let's see. Gamer instincts are tingling. Search everything. Ooh, a maiden suit. Hold on. Give that to Luca. Found the secret Naga Ete bromide. Interesting. Hey everyone! Humans! They're after the bromide. Get him! Alright, buddy. You might have walked a little too far for your own good, so if you could just die, please. Thank you. Almost 200 damage. Oh my gosh. Well, we got those, so let's go ahead and pop this. You're humans? They're hiding the queen in the back! Please, rescue her! Wait, aren't you guys knights? Inside this building, there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. Oh ho ho! Got another power tab. Welcome to the stream! Alright chat, so that's our third power tab so far. And in the interest of giving the steroids essentially out fairly, we've given one to Chrono so far, we've given one to Glenn. It won't do anything for Luca, so I'll leave it to your guys' decision. Chrono or Glenn? Where's that power tab going? Alright, to Glenn it is. That actually does round him out to a nice 21 power anyway, so we'll go there with it. Organize, and get back to it. There's supposedly a room here for someone named Magus. I wonder who that could be. Not potentially the most broken character of the entire series. Nah, couldn't be. We don't duck any smoke around here, so... That is the second time you have Tatsumaki'd me. Alright. Gargoyles, please stop. We gotta talk about this. Y'all have an addiction, and it's actually a problem. Fire those two. Be glad friendly fire is not a thing. Okay, this man is just only critting right now. Oof. Have not seen him fail yet. That's kind of cool. Alright, so that's their opening move. Good to know. They just have advanced initiative. No, first time no crit. Still did big damage though. Okay, Luca making up for lost time. Go this way. Cyclone them down. Seems he lost his spark a little bit as soon as we reduced it. We take this guy down too. They have a max of 90 HP apparently. Due to Luca's item, we can see... Oh, he learned Slurp Cut. And we got X Strike. Welcome to the stream! Brr. What's with the disguise? No need for them here. It's almost my shift. Hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. Oh, the ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those two soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Huh. Concerned. Yakra's so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive, and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. I'll look into the Magus statue before my shift. Oh, I see. Huh. Well, let's just kindly grab these things. Seems like they have clones of everyone here. Are you here to save the Queen Lin? Oh, what a relief! How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be just as pleased. Why not rest here until he's available? There was no need for you to come rescue me. The master, Yakra, is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Now why don't you make yourselves at home too? You know, let's go see what's over here. Our dearest Magus, your eyes flash like stars and flowing hair, like waves atop the sea. No sad sunny day, nor any frightful bright place can get us down, as so long as you're near. What is this song? Oh, Magus, our hero Magus. Come join us and sing your funeral dirge. Yeah. So you've chosen death. Y'all like spinning attacks, right guys? Right guys? Right? Cool. Bye now. Seems but it does about as much damage as basic attacks, so we're gonna stick to that. Yeah, just as much. Little more, apparently. Hit her for 2, 3, and now we finish them off. And there he goes with his crit again. Brother, you know what? Keep going. We are just mollywopping him. Yeah, Beyblade, let it rip. 1 defender and a speed belt. This statue seems rather interesting. Although I do wonder what happens if we get Magus before the time change happens. Well, we can go beat him up later. In the meantime, we got items to equip. You can make you are a tank. Because I think keeping Luca alive is just going to be really important in the future. She's going to be our main item user, And Chrono needs magic, so MP it is. Drop an ether on him. We can just walk out of here, right? Don't be such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. Hehe. Why can things never be just as easy? Welcome to the stream! You know what? I want your friend in the middle to stand just a little closer. We almost had all 3. I saw it. There we go. Ah. Barely missed the one on the side, but fine. Never mind, we did not miss. Len said he died anyway. Oh, we're leveling up left and right here. I almost wonder how it would be to have a combat encounter in a Dungeons & Dragons setting with a couple of Dagas and some gargoyles running at the party. You can find out at a later date. Look forward to the future potential D&D streams. But we don't duck any smoke around here, so let's run them down. Ah, I see. They have learned the Jujutsu Kaisen technique of jumping people. Stop, intruders! Ah! Hang on a second, chat. Okay, cool. Gotta make sure that it's all preset. Yep, opening move, spinning kick. We can burn you two away. Then whatever's left we'll set down and walk on. Oof. Actually, that would be kind of funny. Like I said, look forward to a potential D&D stream in the slot in the future. We'll see. We'll see. If we did do that, it would be later in the day, so... not really sure. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of walk through here. All four of them are standing in the same spot? Perfect. How kind of you. Bye now. Ooh, save point. So we can use a shelter here. That sound is a great sound, because this means that we can get whatever is necessary. Seeing how we don't actually need the shelter yet, let's just use the ether for now. Keep it simple, keep it demure. And we'll run back around. If necessary, come back and grab the shelter on the way out. We go down these stairs, we are going to end up falling for a trap if I remember correctly. So let's grab this first. And then we get tricked. Well, not really tricked, but trapped. Yep. Fight the bat. And this boy. Now bats are significantly harder to hit, never mind. But that boy is thick, so he probably will survive a little longer. Until Chrono and Glenn get a hold of him. Okay, we're just critting constantly today. Apparently the dice are on our side. I'm with it. Okay. Gonna hit this here. We can slash attack those two. Hit both of them. Ah. Hit the bat move just in time. Alrighty then. Basic attacks it is. I see those shining eyes in there. Kick the ball. Ideal thing is to hit them for as much damage as possible at the same time. Okay. But you know what? Actually, doing a Deathless run or a Nuzlocke equivalent, that is something we could actually do on this channel. Like, Glenn just does not miss on these 19 to 20s. So, after we finish the Isekai series that we're running here for Chrono Trigger, can absolutely do a challenge chat where if a character dies, we don't get to use that character again for the rest of the game. This also applies to Chrono because it is entirely possible for that to happen. However, a warning and a small exception to this, because the final battle in this game is a little ridiculous. Fighting Lavos is a two-part you don't get to heal battle, and that fight is just, oh my gosh. Cook these boys here. Still those 1920s, Glenn. I see you, man. I swear he's just not 20ing almost every couple seconds. I like that. I do like that. It means he's just constantly critting. Make this fight harder. Or bats, no deal. I think, did we just catch all of them? Yes, we did. Whole room. Okay, so it missed on 2, but it hit the others. That's fine. Fair enough, she missed with the butt of the gun. Took the bat down out the air anyway. Ooh, Hypno Wave. So now we can put people to sleep with that. Hey, wake up, do your job. So this, you know what you're doing. Of course, that's why we're coming after every last one of y'all. Bye. Aha! Enter the main hall area, eh? Just a little more. Got him. Melt these 3 in the center here, and then we'll take the 2 apart in the back. Chrono hitting for 60 per basic is a little spicy. Alright. Ooh, and an iron sword. So, go ahead and quickly equip that iron sword. Goes to Glenn instead of the bronze edge. He's keeping up with Chrono now. 25 to 29. The only thing in the room that looks suspicious, and it worked last time, so why not? Play the organ. Now, since we did actually get a few items, let's see if we can go help our fellow, well, actually, going back at this point is kind of pointless. We gotta save the queen first, so this is the way. Let's grab these guys here. Guarding the door, huh? Quick put down. Ooh. Not a fan of him smacking me backwards and adding falling damage to that. Excuse me, ladies. y'all could have your friends come a little closer. Of course y'all surrounded me first. Alright, well, you can die anywhere. Got him. Oof. Ever so critical Glenn. We did manage to actually take them down, and there's another save point here, so we are going to save here just for safety's sake and quickly pop a shelter now that we actually have two of them. That's health and mana reused, restored. Save yet again, just to make sure we have everything up to date. And now, in we go. Oh, that sounds like a boss fight. Prepare yourself, Queen Len. And it is a boss fight. Chancellor! You! How did you get here? Glenn! Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Be careful. Well then. It seems we're gonna have to fight this man mano a mano. Kinda short for a boss though. Yeah! It's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Oh, is that what you think? Stupid frog, it's time you jumped off this mortal coil. True form change! Wait, hold on. You're like 3 feet taller. Hey, hold on. But now you're round. Okay. You reverted to Yarka, to Yakra. Okay. Well, X strike him down. Hit him for 185. Flame toss him. Ooh, okay, he got a little angry and hit all 3 of us. Not for a whole lot of damage, but for enough. Ow. I think we're taking like 1/10 of his health per individual X strike. So we will have to keep cutting him down. Hit him with that X strike again. I don't think he liked that. Needle attack. Where's those going? Ooh, hit Glenn for half his health. Hit him with another X strike, and in the meantime, Luca, let's heal Glenn. Bong, bong. Yeah, glad we did. Please die. Thank you. Yep. That was enough to finish him. Got 50 experience off that. Nice. 600 gold. The queen came back. You came to rescue me. Thank you, Glenn. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. I thank thee, Chrono and Luca. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us. Well, there's loot to be had here, so let's get looting. Got one mid-8 there. And a man popped out of a chest! The real Chancellor? Phew! Thank you! That monster stuffed me in there. Oh! Highness, as you can see, I am undamaged. Somehow, I just don't quite trust that man. Let us return to the castle. Oh, the queen. Okay. King Guardia, you had me worried, Len. That no good Yakra, impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. I feel like that's going to bite me in the ass later. I failed to protect Queen Len. I have disgraced thee. Glenn! And like an honorable knight, he bows and walks out. Well, let's go take a look into that. He was a good guy after all. 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Chrono, you hast potential to be a good swordsman. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Well, since we did in fact save the queen, and Lucas said that the Marl's disappearance was largely in part to the queen missing. See if we can go find ourselves a princess, shall we? Oh, there seems to be some things happening. And there she is, boys and girls. We got her back. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia! Chrono! It was awful. Wait, are we just gonna ignore the fact that you got called by a completely different name here? Hello? I can't recall it all. I was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Welcome back, Princess Nadia. You risk your life to help me too? Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Chrono, I didn't mean to deceive you. What do you mean? Woman, you bumped into me at the middle of a fair, had me pick up your pendant for you, paraded you around a town for all intents and purposes that was said fair, and then you got hijacked by time and space. I cannot explain this to the king. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity... Chrono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? Everything is in me is screaming, don't say yes, I would have shown her around. Because at the end of the day, I'm probably now a wanted criminal since the kingdom's princess is missing. So let's at least make sure we're still friends at the end of this, right? Right. Wrong. I would have absolutely shown you around. Oh, Chrono, and that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? So let's go home, Chrono. Okay, this does not excuse the fact that you... Marl? Correction, Your Highness? You got some explaining to do later. Because... Oh boy. Alright, well. Wow, you could be Len's twin. I don't like that implication. Let's see if we can peruse around the rest of the kingdom for a little bit before we to go face the said legal system this man spoke about earlier. Does not appear there's anything else here, so down we go. Almost literally. But since we did actually go on a bit of an adventure, it's only fitting to have a good meal before we officially leave, eh? So, to the old school meal quarters. Wrong side. We were able to rest there if not wanted, I believe, but... Let's get some food here. What do you have? Fresh salad, power stew, hyper kebab. Hyper kebab, please. Just a sec, okay? Oh. Here you go. Oh, no. Eating sounds. Alright, full health and mana. Cool. And now we go. And Your Highness, since for all intended purposes, we're now fugitives because you decided to ask us to take you around a fair. We're gonna take you home now, okay? Okay, cool. No objections. Also, you give me that shelter. Thank you. Ah, yes. To be attacked by birds on the way home. Boom. Got a few items, got some gold, a little bit of experience. Alright, let's walk it out. Now we're gonna go straight back. Why not? A little fight's not gonna hurt. A gun and a crossbow. Scary thoughts. Alright. Got already all this. Just those two left here. Out of the way, please. Oh, you're still alive. Unexpected. Not anymore, you ain't. Oh, never mind. Meanwhile, the green imp is just throwing rocks at people. Luca, shoot him, please. Thank you. Cool. And now we just bop the goblin from Goblin Slayer. Marl learns Aura. We learned dual technique, Aura Whirl. So, Fire Whirl but healing? Cool. I mean, leave it to a princess to have Aura. How do we get home? Your Highness, Princess, we... Please call me Marl. Well then, Marl, Observe. Wow! Luca, you're amazing! Ain't it the truth? Oh, I mean... Enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's kind of a portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I used the principle behind my telepod method. No, we're talking about behind my telepod device. To create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepad had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. At least let's head back to our own time. Alright, coming, Chrono? As I said before, that aesthetic goes crazy for an old school game. And we're back. Phew! We're back! Chrono, Luca, why don't you come home? Why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marl. Are you joking? It's the most fun I've had in months. And I have some new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I got some work to do. See you soon, Luca! Will you escort me home, Chrono? So, like, your dad's not gonna arrest me for doing this, right? Because, like, nothing happened. I did literally save your life. Right? Okay. Alright. Seems all the merchant stuff's for the fair already. You should be able to actually make it back without an issue. Well, I mean, in fairness, technically you did meet my mom, so go check on her and my cat real quick, because cat's a pretty nice cat. Always pet the cat when we go home. Hello, Chrono. Mom said hi. And so, off we go. There does not appear to be any more items here at the moment. So, we're just gonna take the princess home and pray nothing happens. Let's see. Is there anything up here? No, there is not. Alright, so we're gonna just walk around these guys, leave them sleeping. And walk across. Let's go. Princess Nadia! Ah, Chancellor in green. Are you alright? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel! You're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia. No, Chronos! Admit it! You confused her and tried to take over the throne! Terrorist! Stop! Oh, that's a lot of guards. Stop it at once! What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to... Idiots! Detain him! Oh. Chrono! Okay, so we were very, very quickly jumped. Understood. And now the trial of Chrono and... Well, here we go. I'm the Chancellor, the prosecutor. I'm the Lord, Pierre. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. Oh, welcome back. And yeah, this is perhaps one of the most rigged trials ever, I feel, considering she came and bumped into us. We gave her back her stuff, and now we're going to jail for it? Let's see. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let us begin. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Chrono if she could join him. Right, free my boy Chrono, he did nothing wrong. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? I mean, she, for all intents and purposes, literally asked us to join. But I guess supposedly we bumped into her. So we're gonna go with Marl did. Are you sure? We have witnesses who will say you were the one that bumped into the princess. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. Yeah? The princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little sideshow. Whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Such as? Objection! This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. This nice man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind. How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Phew. Looks like they're buying it. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. What about ransom? Chrono, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? No, we didn't know who she was at first. Are you sure you really weren't tempted? Not at all. Enough, I have no more questions. It is evident that my client is the fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If he is innocent, stand to the right. Not guilty. Guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. And the last one? Not guilty. Oh, we have one more. Guilty. Order in the court! A verdict has been reached. Yeah, Your Honor, respectfully, you weren't there. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty. But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. Take him away. Now just a darn minute. Princess. That's enough, my dear. But father... All I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in town. We're leaving. Chrono! And with that, we are getting dragged away. In handcuffs and everything. Dang, they got perk walked across a bridge. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. So this is the monster who tried kidnapping Princess Nadia? The execution is in 3 days. It's 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. Execution? Strange. I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. Understood, sir. Guards! Take the prisoner away. Well. For all intents and purposes, this is a good time to rest. And that's a save point. So, the trial is where we are. It seems this particular getting flashbacks already? Yeah. Well, it seems that this is a good place to rest and pause here. And for all intents and purposes, Chrono Trigger is still one of my favorite games. Thank you for watching the stream, and thank you for being here for this particular epic saga that we will be continuing at least once a week. So join us again next Friday for more Chrono Trigger episode 3, and we'll be signing out here at this point. So for those of you that were actually here and able to watch, I appreciate y'all very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you enjoyed any of the content, by all means, leave a comment on the channel. We'll go ahead and actually go and do a little bit more. If you want to see any other games in the future as well, please feel free to let me know. The schedule is packed a little bit tight at the moment, so we are actually moving as we go through games, and finish games, we'll add more to the list. But with that being said, Wolf out, and I love you. Thanks for watching.